for the grip, naturally hang your arms by your side. Place the grip in your left hand to begin with. Notice how when I grip, I have two pressure points. One is on my left pointer finger, the other is on this part of my palm. Notice how the inside of my palm is not touching. I can hold the club just like this, and I wrap my fingers around, point my left thumb straight down the shaft. Next, I interlock my right pinky finger with my left pointer finger, and I'm just gonna wrap it around like that. Now that we have the grip, the next part of the swing is your stance. For this video, we're doing full swings, and for a full swing, your stance should be right around shoulder width. Now that we have our grip and we have our stance, now we move to our posture. And our posture should look like in a flag stance. My top half of the body is bent over slightly. Butt sticks out a little bit. Our knees are bent slightly. And our arms dangle straight down. So now that we have our grip, we have our stance, and we have our posture, we can now move to our backswing. So to start this, put the club across your chest like this, get into your nice stance and posture, and we're gonna turn horizontally like this, and this is the top of our backswing. We'll take the club, and we'll make an L with the club and our arms, like this. Next is the downswing. So right now, we're at the top of our backswing. We created our L, and the first thing to move is our hips. They turn and square up, just like that. And we're gonna reverse what we did for the backswing, for the forward swing, and we're gonna turn all the way to a nice tall position, just like this, and it should look like this down the line. We're up here, across our chest, square up our hips, and we're going to turn to a nice tall position. Next, there is a drill that will help most of you beginners on hitting the golf ball, and that is by using a tee, put it in the ground, and repeat the previous steps and try to hit that tee out of the ground. It should look something like this. Once we get the tee drill down, we're going to hit a golf ball. Now before we hit a golf ball, we need to understand the correct ball position for each club that we're going to go over today. I have right here a wedge, which is a really high lofted club, and the ball position should be near the trailing foot or towards the back of our stance. And as a right-handed golfer like me, that's going to be this foot. And so our ball position is going to be just like this. When you put it all together, feel free to use a tee in the beginning if you need to. But it should look something like this. Our next club is a 7-iron, which you can tell it's a 7-iron from the 7 on the bottom of the club. This is a mid-iron, and it'll go a lot further than our wedge that we just hit. And the ball position for this is going to be right in the middle of our stance. We're still making the same type of swing. We're hitting down on the ball, and it should look something like this. Again, feel free to use a tee if you want to, and maybe move to just the ball eventually. Should look something like this. The last club that we're going to go over today is the driver. The driver is the longest club in the bag. It also has the lowest loft. And because it has the lowest loft, we need to hit up at the ball to make it get up in that air and go further. We need to put our ball position right inside of our left leg or our left thigh, just like that. And when you hit it, it should look something like this.